I'm Reese and welcome to the kitchen. We're in Dallas in my kitchen and today I'm going to show you how to make brown sugar brownies. They're from a little place in Fredericksburg, Texas that makes them, and they're really good and always a crowd pleaser. So let's get started. The ingredients you'll need flour, you'll need baking powder, you'll need 1 pound of light brown sugar. This is a 2-pound bag. You'll need 2 eggs, 2 sticks of butter to make 1 cup, and you'll need salt. The equipment that you'll need a double boiler, or if you don't have one, you can use a large pot to put the water in, and a large metal bowl that you can mix all and melt your ingredients in. You'll need a pound of brown sugar, so my bag is 2 pounds, so I'm going to weigh mine out. If you can find a pound bag or box, then you can use that. You'll need a 1 cup measuring cup. You'll need some measuring spoons, and you'll need a large brownie pan. Mine is 13 by 9. I believe the recipe calls for 15 by 10, but I don't have one, so I'm using my 13 by 9. To start the brownies, first you'll need to preheat your oven to 350 degrees, and then fill your large pot with about a little bit less than half full of water and put it on a high heat. You want the water to come to a boil. So I filled mine and put mine on high heat on the stove to get it boiling, because we're going to need to melt the brown sugar and the butter together over our double boiler. So to your heat-proof bowl, we're going to add 2 sticks of butter, and you must use real butter. And so that equals 1 cup, and I've measured my pound of light brown sugar, and I'm just going to dump that in there with the butter. And now I'm going to take it to the stove once the water begins to boil and put it over my double boiler until all of the sugar dissolves into the butter. My water is now at a full boil, so I've got my butter and my brown sugar in my mixing dish here. So I'm just going to place it on, watch the steam, and I'm going to let the butter and brown sugar melt and come together. So this will probably take about 5 minutes or so, so just watch it, and as soon as the sugar is dissolved, take it off. You can see my brown sugar and butter are coming together, and one thing I did want to add is you might want to use an oven mitt, hot pad, because the steam does get quite hot, and also do check your water level to make sure that you don't burn up your pot. My brown sugar and butter have now come together, and the brown sugar has dissolved. You can see it's a nice thick consistency. So I will now take it off of the double boiler, and make sure you turn it off. And you will have gotten a nice steam facial this morning. I've taken my brown sugar and butter that has melted together off of the stove, and since I'm working on my countertop, I've put it on a cooling rack because the bottom is very, very hot. So I am now going to take 2 eggs, and you add 1 egg at a time. It is hot, so you want to make sure that you don't let the egg cook. Stir it in quickly. Combine it well. So combine your 2 eggs with your brown sugar and brown sugar and butter. No milk needed. So that's what it will look like. And to this, you are going to add 1 teaspoon of baking powder, and 2 cups of flour, which I've already measured out here. Just add it a little bit at a time. And stir it all very well together. While adding your flour, you're going to want to add a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. So just add that in and mix it in while you mix in your flour. My brownies are all mixed together. So now I'm going to take my ungreased baking dish, and I'm just going to pour it in, and then I'm going to put it in the oven, and I'm going to let it bake for 20 to 25 minutes until your brownies come out and are firm in the middle. When you stick a knife in it, it will come out clean. My brownies are now baked. You can see they're nice, beautiful brown. I've placed them on a cooling rack to cool. My knife comes out clean, little crumbs on it. So I'm going to let them cool, then I'm going to slice them into squares, and I'm giving these as a thank you gift, so I will put them in a cute bag with a bow and a thank you card. So they're always a good thing to give as a gift if they can make it out of your house because you haven't eaten them all. So enjoy